Hello everybody, this is James Holman and welcome to Doki Doki Anime Club Part 1. This is the game I've been working on since yesterday, and so far so good. I've already edited most of the poem responses, and I've got a lot of the dialogue changed, because we're not really using poems this time, they're going to be writing anime. So let's get started writing manga. James, I got a new manga. I see a petite girl with pink hair running towards me with a manga volume in her hand. She almost trips over the curb on her way there. That girl's Natsuki, my neighbor, good friend that I didn't know existed until about last month. She loves manga and anime, and she always lets me know what the latest volume is. We became friends one day after I was walking past her in school, and suddenly noticed she had a copy of Shingeki no Kyojin in her hand, which immediately drew my attention. Like, we just kind of bonded after that. And she's super cute. Be careful you don't call her that. Oops, I almost tripped on to that wet cement and ruined my outfit. This is my favorite shirt. Anyway, have you ever heard of Parfait Girls? No? Hey, don't judge a book by its cover, dummy. I wasn't. It was the tone of your voice. This is Parfait Girls. I wanted to show you later once I forcefully caused you to join the anime club later. I'd like to see you try Natsuki, but if there are cupcakes, I would gladly visit. Mwahaha, I will make the best cupcakes. Natsuki just started to like baking last week, about 2 days after she got this manga. Coincidence? I think not. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up because of a manga, this is most definitely one of the better ones. Plus, I love cupcakes. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, James, have you decided whether or not you'll join the anime club yet? And did we not just have this conversation 5 lines ago? Oh, my bad, it was 9. I haven't been looking for other clubs, so this one will have to do. Now I sound like Natsuki. Is her defiant attitude rubbing off on me? Hey, that's not true. You told me you were thinking of joining the literature club too. Not after last year when Monica killed everyone by deleting the character files. Her twin sister was in that club too. Her name was also Natsuki because their family couldn't afford more than one name. Natsuki was still a little shaken from losing her sister a year ago. Please never bring up my sister again. It makes me just want to go in a hole and cry. Yeah, I don't know why I suggested it. Look, I don't care which club you join, but I think I would have a lot more fun with a friend in the club with me. Oh, well, you think I'm your friend? I'm Touch. I meant someone I know, nothing else. Natsuki suddenly became flustered. I wonder why. Also, how hasn't the literature club been banned or something? Hang on a second, guys. How hasn't there. Oops. Alright, I'll play your little game. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll give it a look? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a tiny girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her complain so much about me makes me want to ease my bleeding ears at least a little bit, especially since she has a really naggy voice. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Natsuki wants me to join the anime club. I guess that's a start. Hello? Natsuki? Natsuki must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out so I came in. Honestly, you need to see a doctor. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought if I didn't, you might never come back. What do you want? Join my club. Natsuki? Yeah? Thanks for saving me, but there's no way I'm going to your club. What? You son of a... Natsuki is vice president of the anime club. Because she's a weeb, just like me. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she wanted to read manga at school. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, I should be really into it. I mean, this club is what I wanted to join last year. Yeah, I'm going to the napping club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member, and I made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Natsuki is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to plan this all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Natsuki across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Natsuki, full of energy, as always, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Why am I saving? Hey, I glance around the room. Welcome to the anime club. It's a pleasure meeting you again. Yuri's twin, Yuri. Same idea with the being too poor to afford a different name. Natsuki always complains about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? It's James, awesome. I thought I left her hanging, yet here she is. Oh wait, it's her twin. And same idea with the name. This area is very poor. Ah, James, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Monica, you're not in jail? I think you're thinking of my sister, Monica. You can call me M-Money. I think I'll stick with Monica. Suit yourself. All words escaping the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Are you admiring my posture? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Sayori. The girl with the cheerful attitude, whose name was apparently Sayori, is one I completely recognize. Her sweet figure makes me think she's probably a goody-goody. She's also the one who ate a lot of the cupcakes ahead of time, according to Natsuki. You can just ignore her when she gets bashful. Natsuki says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Sayori, always full of energy. Always full of energy. Let's see. And this is Yuri, part of the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sarah and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? I already know all of you. What? Oops. It's great to see you again, James. Monica smiles slightly. Oh, hi. There we go. We do know each other. Well, we really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. More beautiful athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little, you too, Monica. Come sit down, James. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica or Natsuki if you don't feel comfortable with us. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Besides, you already ate half of them before we even got here. Sorry, I got a little too excited and hungry. And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged for Mateo. As Sarah mentioned, it's been wide, so there's one space next to Monica, one space next to Yuri, and Natsuki, well, at least it will be as she grabs the cupcakes and sits down. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki wraps a tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Natsuki's spot. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. You just started last week. Well, you know, I guess I kind of took after my sister in that regard. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before, made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Didn't you say, well, maybe, but not for you, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down in the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry that she just gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy good manga? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not your insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the anime club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Natsuki. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Natsuki seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the anime club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You probably could be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing and budget and publicity and how to prepare for the events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encouraged others to get into anime, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, even if it's something fun like manga or anime. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile and not a weird club for nerds or something. But that makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we could all really grow this club before we graduate, right everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all just in the same girl. We go! Monica must have worked really hard to justify these three. Maybe that's why they're so delighted about the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about manga, even if I'm really into it. So James, what kind of manga do you like to read? Well, so many choices. Sailor Moon, Naruto. I might have quietly to myself after, and then Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a weeb, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri sit and smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. She traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually visual novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort not in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with these psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I definitely grasped something I can relate to at the mental level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't expect that, Yuri, for someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. So real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Well, why is that? Well, never mind. That's right, you like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gave you that idea? Well, you left a piece of scrap paper behind this club menu. It looks like you're working on a manga strip called Don't Say It Out Loud. Didn't give that back. Fine. Hey, your cup ups. Your cupcakes, your manga. Everything you do is just as good as you are. I already settles up behind Natsuki, puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own manga? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. It's true. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to see read everyone's manga. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's go home. Let's all go home and write a strip of our own. Then next time we read, we will share them all with each other. Then that way everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, James? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back to the village topic being born in the club. I've only come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. So may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Wait a minute. Natsuki. Lose my train of thought. Awful girls stare back at me with projected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. James, y'all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to be making clear decisions with like this? That is, if writing goofy manga is a price I need to pay in order to sit in every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the anime club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the anime club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a manga strip to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. James, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. And I really impressed the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food. Hey, James, since we're already here, you want to walk home together? That's right. Natsuki and I never walk home together because she always stayed after school at clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! That didn't look like a yay, thanks. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. But would we be happy spending every day after school in an anime club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess I start the writing the manga strip tonight. Trying to write a manga strip. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your strip the most. Blue bunny. Blue pink. Rain cloud. Nope. Hope. And fish. The party. Hair. Parfait. Bubbles. Oh, why entropy? Cute. Nibble. Charm. Rainbow. Fraction. There we go. Anime. Spinning. Nightgown. Jumpy. Poop. Jump. Vanilla. Headphones. Nope. Skirt. Swimsuit. Shopping. Fluffy. Doki Doki. Chocolate. Bouncy. Kitty. Lipstick. Puppy. And strawberry. That was all 20 of them. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that bit of my first ever Doki Doki Literature Club pod. I hope to post more of this soon. I'm still working on it, of course, as you could already tell by this here file. But eventually I'll get it done, and hopefully I can post that soon. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share with all your friends, and I'll see you in the next video.